Hey guys, it's your girl Carla Gibson coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. If you live in Tennessee or Michigan, this could be some valuable information. If you don't live in those two states, that's fine. You can definitely still benefit from this information. We can just connect you with someone that can personally help you achieve these goals that I'm about to talk about. I personally at this time cannot, but someone on my team definitely can. All right. So I am 24 years old. I have been saving in a tax advantage protected financial account for almost 2 years now. And I took advantage of the COVID relief Act for your 401k. I have a 401k with my state job, so I took money out of that. I'm going to use a portion of that to put into my tax advantage protected financial account, because in the 401k account, it's taxed later, and if taxes are high now, they're probably going to get even higher later when it's time for me to actually retire. So I definitely want to move that money over. Also, with it being taxed later, it is also a variable account, so it is at the mercy of the market, which has been fluctuating and is due for a drop. And I don't want to lose 40 to 50% of my money. So I took advantage. What this tax relief act is, this 401k COVID relief act is basically you can take money out of your 401k as long as you request it. As long as you submit the paperwork and request it before December 31st, go ahead and request it. Submit it. Once it's approved, you're good. But you can take up to $100,000 from your 401k to be distributed to you. That's the max. You can't take more than that, $100,000 out of your 401k. But here's the thing. If you were to open one of these tax advantage accounts, you could take that $100,000 or whatever is left after taxes and just put that into that account and basically almost max it out, because most of those accounts max out at $100,000. In that account right now, my account is averaging 7% interest, meaning it's earning 7% interest based off the rule of 72. And we have daily webinars that explain how money is taxed, how money grows, and how money works, as well as some other valuable information, absolutely free. So if you want to tune into one of those webinars, I have a Facebook group where I post daily when the webinars are, what time, and things like that. So definitely, I'll post that link on here, just free of effort. I'll say that. But it's earning 7% interest. It's protected. So 401ks, like I said, were variable accounts. That means that it's at the mercy of the market. If the market goes up, your money goes up. If the market goes down, your money goes down. And that when it goes down, generally people lose 30 to 40% of their money, 40 to 50% of their money. That's basically what happened in the Great Depression. And that's why a lot of older people don't trust banks, okay? Because your money doesn't just sit in a bank. They loan it out, they do whatever with it, and then, when you come back and it's time for you to take it, your money may or may not be there. I actually shared a video that kind of explains how that happens. If you like South Park, this will be a fun video for you. If you don't like South Park, just watch it. It's a funny video, and it's, some satire information. But This account instead is index, which simply means that if the market goes up, your money grows. But if the market goes down, your money locks in place and it's protected. So say you put in $10,000, the market goes up, it grows to $20,000. The market goes down, that $20,000 locks in place and you lose 0% of your money. That's why I love these tax advantage protected accounts, okay? So if you have a 401k, I definitely recommend you take advantage of the COVID relief right now and request as much as you can, up to $100,000 out of that account so that you can move it over to these tax advantage accounts. If you are in Michigan or Tennessee, let's talk. In the Facebook group that I'm going to drop the link to, I have a Google form. Fill it out so that I can get your contact information and reach out to you and schedule a time to talk and talk about your options and what you would like to do, what you would like to see as far as your financial goals. But if you're in your 20s, I know a lot of people say that most people our age are possibly not responsible. We're not thinking about the future. But I like to challenge that because I'm in my 20s. I'm thinking about my future. And I definitely want to start saving and stuff like that. So I am putting $50 a month into this financial account. And I've been doing that for almost 2 years now. And I plan on increasing that to $100 a month within a couple of years after this, and then eventually bringing it up to $200 a month once I get into my end all be all career choice, okay? And I'm going to keep putting that in there until I either max out the account or I reach retirement, whichever comes first. And then that money I'll have enough to live off of monthly, get a monthly stipend to live off of, and still have enough to pass on to future generations when I pass away. So it has life insurance benefits. Usually life insurance, it only benefits your beneficiary, okay? You don't get to benefit from it while you're alive. But this, I love it because you get to benefit from it while you're alive. It has an increasing death benefit most times, which means the longer you are alive, on top of the money that's in the account, that's left in an account when you pass away, but the longer you are alive, that death benefit goes up. And so your beneficiary not only gets that death benefit amount, but they also get that money that is in that account. So it's almost like we want you to live longer, so that's more money. You can use that money to pay for funeral arrangements once that person passes away. You can use that money to open your own financial account once you receive whatever funds, or fund the one that you have, because hopefully this inspires you to open that account, just like that person that put you as their beneficiary did. This is great for building for your children, okay? Because you save $50 a month now for them, and then increase it, you might borrow from it once they finish college. You can fund it through their college, and then when they finish college, you can take out what's needed to pay off the loans that you guys took out for school, if that's what you had to do. And then that child will be debt free of school loans when they're finished with school, and then they can start, and they will have a job by then hopefully, and they can start funding that account. You can pass that account on to them to start funding. So it's a great account to save for your child's future. It's a great account to save for your future. And with this COVID relief, guys, it's a great time to, if you wouldn't normally have the funds, you can make a one-time lump sum investment into that account and then fund it a little bit, and so you're further ahead than where you would have been if you just started a fresh account. Okay, so there is a lot of potential. I know I gave you a lot of information. I don't want to be on here too long, but if you have any questions, for sure, make sure you join the Facebook group. I will drop the link in there. Make sure you fill out the financial need analysis form within the Facebook group so that we can connect and we can see what your financial goals are. We help with debt consolidation and elimination, building wealth, preserving wealth, retirement, emergency, or college funds. We don't just do these tax advantage protected accounts. If you want to look into IRAs or Roth IRAs or any other financial account, we can do it all. I just recommend everyone get one of these tax advantage protected accounts just in case something were to happen. You always have that money to fall back on, okay? And it is your money. There's no penalty if you need to borrow from it early. I definitely wouldn't deplete it if you can help it, but definitely something that can be beneficial later, okay? So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to make sure that I share the link, and I hope you got value from this video. Bye.